Hey YouTube, PA Bearded Biker here. Welcome to the show. This week is going to be a little bit different. I'm not a very happy Harley Davidson owner right now. Reason being, I just got my bike back after being in the shop for 5 weeks. And you may ask, well, what took 5 weeks to get repaired on your motorcycle there, PA Bearded Biker? And, well, I'll tell you, I don't want to come off as bashing a dealership or bashing Harley Davidson. That's not what I'm about. I would like to tell you my experience. Maybe you have experienced something also. Maybe, I hope you haven't, but if you did, maybe you can relate to this. I took my bike in 5 weeks ago, back in May, last week of May, for an inspection, and I noticed with my clutch, like halfway through the pull, there would be nothing from the beginning of the pull till about half, and then the rest of the pull, you know, you had clutch, change of gears and stuff. Well, took it in, told them about it, need an inspection. I always take it in at the beginning of the year to get the fluids changed, make sure everything's tight, all that. And I didn't think this year would be any different, except for the clutch thing. So they said, well, we can't get to it for about a week. We're really swamped. Well, back in May, the weather wasn't all that great, so I said, yeah, that's fine. So a week goes by, and then they start looking at it, and I call and see if they made any progress, and they said, well, we think it's a spring clutch plate that's wrong. That's, you know, causing your issue with the pull on the clutch handle. They said it's going to take about a week to get. I said, well, I don't really want to be without my bike another week. That'd be 2 weeks, so, but it has to be fixed, so yeah, go ahead. Well, the part took 2 weeks to get, not 1. And when I called back about a week later, they said it's going to take another week, or, you know, we're looking for it every day, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to get parts, this and that. I said, okay. So, waited another week. This is 3 weeks in. They said, well, we got the part in. We tore it apart, and you need a whole new clutch basket, all the rings, all the, you know, hub, everything is shot, because they have these little plates in there that have rivets, and if those rivets break and come off, then it just ruins everything. They actually have a nickname for them. They call them grenade plates, because when they grenade, they just destroy everything. So anyhow, they said, well, it's going to take about another 4 or 5 days to get those parts in. And besides the spring clutch plate, I said, well, do what you got to do. I want my bike back. So they called me Wednesday. This is Friday. They called me Wednesday. Said the parts will be here Thursday afternoon. And as soon as we get them, we're going to go ahead and stick them on your bike. Okay. So this morning I called, and the service manager said, yep, we got the parts. We're working on your bike. It'll be done this afternoon. I said, great. So got home, went up to the dealership, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to just walk past my bike just to make sure the inspection sticker's on there, because last year I had it inspected there and they didn't put a sticker on it. And right before the Motovlogger meetup in West Virginia, I had to take it out to a different dealership to have a tire put on. And they said, your inspection's ready to run out. I said, no, I just got it inspected here a week or so ago. They said, well, the sticker says it's going to run out. So I thought, this year, you know what? I'm gonna check just to make sure. I walked past my bike. Sure enough, they did not inspect my bike. They were going to charge me for it, but they did not inspect it. So, that leads to my dilemma about Harley Davidson in general. They blamed the lack of parts on COVID, that they couldn't get any parts. Well, then they couldn't do anything with it. Then they tore it apart and found out it was something else. So, being 5 weeks without my motorcycle, as you guys well know, last year I put 18,000 miles on. This year there's no way I can get that many miles on without running this thing night and day, which I'm not going to. But yeah, I'm very disappointed in the dealership. I'm very disappointed in Harley Davidson. I called corporate. I called their customer service line. They took all my information down. Pretty much just lip service. But I am really, 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 really contemplating switching to Honda. As soon as I get an opportunity, I will be switching. But I feel bad about that because I love Harley Davidson. I love the nostalgia about Harley Davidson. I love the history. I love everything about it. But I'll tell you, this is just another nail in their coffin for me as far as me sticking with Harley or not. But I just wanted to share my experience, although it was kind of rough. The owner, I did deal with the owner at the very end. He did knock off an hour and a quarter worth of labor, which I don't have to tell you is pretty significant in itself. So, I mean, they did try to make it right, which, I got to give them credit for that. But, I'm still really upset that it took 5 weeks. I told the service manager to let me know what I needed to order. I would order the parts and have it next day aired to their dealership. I'd have it drop ship right to the dealership, and they weren't really willing to do that. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'm glad I have my bike back now, and looking forward to doing a lot of riding here for the second 2/3 of the riding season. Although it might be small here in Pennsylvania, you never know. But at least I'm out on 2 wheels, got my knees in the breeze, and that's all that counts. So hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a little bit kind of, kind of down, but hope you enjoyed it anyhow. Hope you maybe can learn from this a little bit. Maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. Give me a comment down below. Either way, I always like to read your comments and reply to them. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. And until next time, you know my saying, be safe, enjoy the ride, and I'll see you out on the road. Take care, folks.